It's raining out and doesn't look like I'll be going driving. Why, you say? Well, one, you probably noticed that this is not the black Nissan Altima from last month's video. Yes, it's been a whole month and a whole lot of shit has happened, and I'm driving this rental car. After this, just make sure you come back, because I got to bring you up to speed as why I'm driving a rental car that's not my Nissan Altima. Be right back. Welcome back. I'm not going to try to make this a long, drawn-out story, but for the most part, I had to do an update because we're into a whole new year, and I hadn't made any videos because I've been going through it. As you just saw, I just came from outside. It's raining, and I said, well, I'm not driving in the rain. That's just because, simply put, let's just do the 30-second made for TV version. On New Year's Eve, I was doing my Uber driving thing and someone ran into me. As you all know, New Year's Eve it was raining. Wasn't my fault. Like I said, someone ran into me, but the point is my vehicle was out of commission. As you know from the last video, and if you haven't, please go check it out. We got that car specifically just to drive Uber, just to bring life back into Kings. I was announcing that we were going to continue to rebuild Kings and celebrate 20 years of Kings Adult Entertainment. Well, shit happens. It's too early in the morning to be drinking any alcohol. You know I like my Martinellis. But anyway, so I'm going to do this kind of different. Like I said, I'm not going to take long. I'm not going to say the insurance company involved, but I'm not happy as of right now. I'm going to give you little snippets of why I'm not happy. But for the most part, I'm not going to drop the insurance company's name until I get my car back, which should be next week, I'm hoping, because I was notified twice by the insurance company, not the insurance company, but the rental car company, that the insurance company told me that I need to turn in the car on February 7th. That's fine. So that must mean my car should be ready. But let me rewind it back and bring it to you real quick. First, I want to say this. This is supposed to be an inspirational video, so don't feel bad for me. I'm still hustling. I'm still, grinding and making sure that I do what I got to do to get things together. It sounds sad, but it's motivation to you, because I want you to take from this entire video is that no matter how well you plan, shit always happens. Me, as everybody that knows me, I get more than my fair share of shit. Like 3 or 4, 5, 6, 7 different people's worth of shit into me. But it's all good, because I haven't been given nothing that I haven't got up from. I haven't been given anything that I can't handle. My grandmother used to tell me that. God don't give you nothing that you can't handle. So I'm sticking with that. So basically, like I said, driving Uber, New Year's Eve, old boy runs into me. It was one of those type of accidents where all you could do is just, there ain't shit you can do to stop it. It was going to happen. So he pretty much was a young kid, and so I kind of felt like he was like my son's age, and I would want my son to be, treated badly by anybody. So I was trying to treat him pretty decent. I wasn't going full out trying to call my lawyer, trying to call the police. It was raining. We were on a busy highway. It was dangerous. So I went on and said, real quick, let's just get this squared away. My door was barely open and it was damaged, but his looked like it was all right. He already had his insurance card sent it to me. I recognized that his insurance company was my insurance company. We're going to leave it at that. So the very next day, I did hit them up to file a claim. It literally took them a whole week to get back with me to say, I was contacting them because it was taking a whole week to say that they were trying to get in touch and verify everything, I guess, and just make sure he was accepting liability, which he was doing at the scene, and I didn't, expect anything different. However, I guess within the first 2 days, I went to try to move the Altima out of the way so I could drive Mode 1. Well, it had an issue trying to start, and it had an issue trying to stay started. When you put it in gear, it would cut off. I hit them back immediately and updated the claim with that info. Once they reassigned, once they assigned adjuster, he called. He didn't call until like it was maybe at the end of the week, maybe Friday, Saturday, whatever, and saying he was coming out Sunday. I said, okay, I don't care. I want to get this out of the way, whatever. So he gets over here Sunday, and I explained to him again what I had already explained to the insurance company, that not only is this damaged, but now my car's running funny. Now, it doesn't make any sense for me to be lying, considering I'm driving Uber for now not even a month. Haven't made the first car note on the car yet. It was running enough to drive Uber, so clearly it was running like it was supposed to prior to the accident. So there was no reason for him to think nothing shady, because it's not like a normal car I was driving. I'm trying to get it in and have them fix shit that ain't wrong. That's not the case. So he gave me the impression that he felt I was lying. In so many words, saying he don't believe that that accident could cause that type of problem with the car. Instead of arguing, whatever, I let it go, whatever, because I knew that once it got to the body shop, they'll see if a hose or wire or something was knocked loose, but something was different about the car. And that's actually what happened. The body shop did do that. They had already spit out his payment for his initial estimate for just the body work. So now the body shop had to say, hey, we found this other stuff that's keeping, making it run like it run, and other things that need to be replaced. And they submitted, I guess, a supplement for him to do an adjustment. That's what he's supposed to do, is an adjuster, right? So they went back and forth with that for almost a week. Meantime, I end up grabbing this rental car, which I am literally driving in the rain because, one, it's not my car. Two, this situation with mine is not going smooth, right? And if I have an accident in their car, how the fuck they gonna treat me with my insurance company then? I'm thinking that I would only drive when it's not raining and when I felt real comfortable. I'm not hurt, not injured. Nobody was injured in the accident. That was the most important thing. But it's not running smoothly. And I'm not going to break down every single thing they did, but pretty much, again, I'm not happy with the service. So we're hoping that when I go to pick this car up next week, even if I have to throw in a few more dollars for some other stuff that they said they found that insurance company is not going to fix, as long as it's running so that I can continue driving, I'm good with it. If not, I'm definitely not going to let you all know the name of the insurance company, every single thing that happened, and why I believe that I'm going to be leaving them, even though it's the guy, the striking vehicle's insurance. His insurance is supposed to be covering this, not mine, even though we have the same insurance. But again, when I tell you in the next video the name of insurance company, I will follow it up with how I felt they handled it and whether or not I'll be staying with them as a result. Because we have our home, we have three vehicles with them. So I expect, one, to have a discount for my age. I had no claims until now, which I still don't because it wasn't my fault. No tickets. And you would think that you'd have a decent price insurance and you get great service. So we'll follow up with that on the next video. The main thing I wanted to do is let you all know is that if you haven't seen me posting, it's because I've been going through that. That on top of the fact that my mother, she's getting older, and now I have to split my time with trying to play catch up for me, business and home, but I have to try to help her too because her health isn't the greatest. She's losing her memory. If any of you all been through that, you probably pretty much know how that's going. And we're constantly getting her tested to see exactly what the problem is. I'm sharing that with you too because, like I said, everything doesn't always go to plan. So I'm going through a lot, but I still, you can have my word that I'm still grinding. I'm made of much more stronger shit that's been throwing at me. I can handle it. Not just because of my grandma said, I feel it, I know it. It's in my blood. It's in my DNA. So Kings will start to show a little bit of life real soon. I just wanted you all to know that and be aware of what's going on. And I appreciate those who have texted, emailed, or called to check on me. So that's about it right now. I know I rambled on a little bit longer than I wanted to, but I wanted to get it all out as much as I could to remember. As always, please connect with us with the social media down below. Hit me up down below with comments, anything about this video that interests you, that you want to see in the next video, questions you have about what I've just gone through. Please comment down below. I'll answer everybody, and everybody knows that. And of course, at the end of the video, watch. Still contest going on. We're getting close. I just need you all to make sure that follow the video at the end. Do what it says so you can enter the win. It's a wrap.